As reported, NATO assets shot down an Iranian ballistic missile headed for Turkey, alliance officials said. A ballistic munition detected to have been launched from Iran and, after passing through the airspace of Iraq and Syria, directed towards Turkish airspace, was timely engaged and neutralized by NATO air and missile defense assets deployed in the eastern Mediterranean, reads an English-language statement from the Turkish Defense Ministry. The munition fragment that fell in the Dörtyol district of Hatay was identified as belonging to the air defense interceptor used to neutralize the threat in the air. There were no casualties or injuries in the incident. In this case, NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte said the alliance is not looking to trigger Article 5 on Thursday after Iran fired a missile that entered Turkey's airspace. "Nobody's talking about Article 5, Rutte told Reuters. "The most important thing is that our adversaries have seen yesterday that NATO is so strong and so vigilant, and even more vigilant, if possible, since Saturday," he added. NATO's Article 5 Mutual Defense Clause says an armed attack against one member is an attack against all and empowers the alliance to take armed action against aggressors. The incident around Turkey follows strikes on U.S. assets in Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and other areas throughout the Middle East and North Africa. Wider conflict could come next as both Iran and the U.S. vow revenge for deaths on both sides. Iran has been attacking multiple countries in response to U.S. and Israeli strikes against it. It has struck the UAE, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait, Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Its northern neighbor, Azerbaijan, said an Iranian drone injured 4 civilians. Countries further afield have also been impacted with drones targeting a British airbase in Cyprus this week, while Turkey said NATO air and missile defense systems shot down a missile heading for its airspace on Wednesday. Both countries are members of NATO, bound by Article 5 of its treaty to unite in defense of any member that is attacked. But the bar for a response by the military alliance remains high, experts have said. Iran denied firing a missile at Turkey but has not responded to drones targeting the British base in Cyprus. The UK's Defense Ministry said Wednesday that the Shahed-like drone, synonymous with Iran, which makes one-way Shahed attack drones and has exported them to its ally Russia, was not launched from Iran. CNBC has requested further comment from Iran's foreign ministry. Analysts say the incidents show the war could expand to affect the alliance. Hamish, senior Middle East and North Africa analyst at risk analysts Verisk Maplecroft, told CNBC that attacks on Turkey and a UK airbase reflect Iran's willingness to widen what it sees as an existential war of survival. The incidents raised the stakes further for an expanding regional war, even if it is unclear that Iran was deliberately aiming at Turkey, he said. He said that if Tehran decided to target Turkey more aggressively, it would likely attack U.S. bases and energy infrastructure, mirroring Iranian tactics in the Persian Gulf. Kinnear said Turkey would prefer not to become embroiled in the war on Iran, but would likely consider direct retaliation if Iran clearly started targeting it.